Hi everyone, this is Shayla. Today I wanted to show you how to continuously join hexagons for a nice clean look. This is something I kind of struggled with for a little while. I didn't... Hi everyone, I'm Shayla and today I wanted to show you how to join hexagons in... Hi everyone, I'm Shayla and today I wanted to show you how to join hexagons in one continuous theme. I saw pictures and videos of this on Pinterest for a long time, but it never quite made sense to me. I couldn't follow the line that they were doing, and the diagrams weren't clear enough what stitches they were using and how to join them in one line without doubling over or making it look too bulky in certain places. So I played around with it a little bit and I figured it out. Today I'm just going to be showing you how to join 3 hexagons, and maybe we'll try a second row. And yeah, this is just like a small sample of my candy shop blanket that will be out soon, or it might already be out when you're seeing this. So I'll link to that below if it's already up. Okay, so you can see here that I already have 3 hexagons, or 2 hexagons and 1 half hexagon ready to go. I'm going to use the super bulky yarn and a 10mm hook. We'll start by creating a slip knot, and we're going to do a couple chains just to get started. Okay, so let's start by getting our first edge, which is right along here, and we're going to slip stitch in each stitch along the edge, just like that. Super easy. And then we're going to work into the corner. Okay, now we're going to turn this corner and work along this side. And this is the side that's going to join the pink. And I'll show you how that happens in just a second. So you work all the way to the corner, right there. And now we have our first row on this side. So you can see that this hexagon is going to be sitting like right here. This is going to be the edge, and we'll do the border at the very end. But from here we want to join the pink to the blue. So what we're going to do is grab our blue and grab our pink. We're going to turn the work this way so we can see both sides. And we're going to start by putting our hook under that first slip stitch on the gray side now, and then into the pink side, and then pulling through both, and back through that first one. Okay? So you make sure your edges are aligned, and you're going to continue the same way pretty much. You're going to do one loop here, one loop here, and you're always working into the back loops, the ones that are in the center, and then you just slip. So again, you're going to slip one here, one here, so you have 2 loops, and then you're going to pull through all 3 loops. And you just work all the way down. And then here is our corner, and the corner here. Okay, here are our first 2 joined hexagons. When I saw this in pictures before, I thought this seam would be very bulky with going over it twice, but it's not. It lies flat. Let's see if I can show you closer. It lies flat, and you only see a tiny bit of that gray, but it helps to blend them a little bit together. Okay, so now we're going to continue until our next join. So we're going to continue slip stitching all the way along this edge, and then this edge, and then back down this edge of the pink, and then we'll join the yellow the same way. And then again, we'll go up this side, and then back down the yellow here. And then after that, we can join our next piece. But for now, I'm just going to show you how to turn to join a second row. So let me do this, and then I'll be right back. So now we got done to this side, and we're going to do the yellow. Or we're going to do this last stitch, and then we're going to do the yellow. So again, we have our yellow. We're going to hold them back to back with the yellow facing us now. I'm going to insert first into this last gray slip, and then into the first on the yellow. I'm just going to pull through all three and continue the same way all the way down the row. You also want to keep your working yarn on the bottom so that it stays on the underside of the work and not on top. So if it comes in the front, like, you don't want it to be on top here when you grab your loop, you want it to be on the bottom. And here's our last one. You see how that happens? You got nice joins all the way here until the edge. And now I'm just going to keep going over here, and we'll join our second row. Okay, so here we are at the end of this row. Now, if I wanted to add another one, I would go down here, but for now we're going to go up to our next row. So to do that, let's use a green. So to do that, we're going to attach it this way. You're doing the same thing, except you're working along this edge now. So let's turn and work that. Okay, so now you can see we're building up to our next row. Now for our next piece, we wanted to attach on two edges here, like that, on this side, and then we'll get to this part. So if you put your hexagon, let's try purple here. Okay, so now we're going to add our next piece, and this is going to join on two sides. So rather than working any side on its own right now, we're going to just continue attaching this side to this. So we're going to keep going here and then going back up this side. We'll worry about this later when we do the row on top of it. So for now, we're going to turn. We're going to line up our purple where it needs to go, so along this yellow edge. And we're just going to keep attaching it the same way. One over here, one in the corner, and then we just work on each space between the two. And that's all there is to it. When you plan out, if you're making a blanket like this, when you plan out how you want your hexagons to go, just keep in mind like where each color is and if they're touching, and you'll be able to see the pattern you need to go in to continue attaching them. So right now I'm at the corner here. This is where 3 corners join. So I'm gonna do one, I'm gonna put my hook between this stitch here on the yellow, one on the pink, just to hold them all together a bit better, and then one on the purple. And we're again just gonna slip through all of them. This kind of makes that corner join a little bit stronger. So now we're gonna keep going. We're gonna do the pink side now. So here's our corners, and we're gonna continue attaching them along here. Now we have 2 rows. And this will continue the same way. You can add your next color right here, and then you'll follow the same V, and then for the next row we're going to go up this side, and then we'll just continue back this way, and this will join here, and you go back here, and then up this, down, down, connect these 2, and then join your next color here. I'll have a diagram of it in the post that goes along with this so you can get a better idea of what that looks like. But once you do all of it and you join everything together, say this was the end of it, you're just gonna, whatever corner you land on, whatever corner you end on, you're just going to work 1 round, a single crochet around the entire border to finish it off. You could do any other border you like after that, or you could just leave it as it is. I hope this was easy to follow and I hope it made sense. If you like this, please check out my blog, and it will have the full pattern for the hexagons, and this blanket pattern will actually be on another site, which I will link to when it's up. And you can subscribe to me for more. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!